This is the vocal booth for Studio C, designed for typically just single or dual microphone scenarios, doing hip-hop vocals and or radio commercials. The idea is to have the room as dead as possible, and the room, as you can possibly see here, is soaked pretty heavily with the foam on the roof here, as well as just foam bad insulation covered with fabric here for lots of trapping, and creating a kind of a sweet spot in this corner of the room, which just works really well for cutting voiceovers and doing kind of rap vocals, which this room is kind of designed for.
It's interesting, this room is totally covered with soundproofing material, yet it doesn't sound so dead that it's not natural.
Correct.
And
yeah,
it works very well. It must be the material on the walls, because the Horlicks pads on the ceiling, and they're absorbing a lot of sound.
We are blessed to have not only our chief engineer here as an electrical engineer, but he's also very good as an acoustical engineer, so he can look at a space and do the math to decide how much trapping, how deep the trapping needs to be to create the environment that you're looking for. Up there in the A room, again, Michael is sort of the mechanic to decide, you know, in those 3 booths what to do to make them sound the way he wants them to sound, and he's always kind of tweaking things a little bit, you know, doing something on a ceiling or doing something on a wall just to kind of, you know, kind of tweak out what the rooms are doing. We're in Studio C right now. This is our production room, designed specifically for 2 or 3 main applications. It has ISDN capability, which is very convenient for our advertising and voiceover clientele. We also have phone patch capabilities, allowing us to put a producer on the other end of the phone into the session, which is very convenient for the same kind of client base. And it's also an overflow editing, mastering, kind of karaoke 2-track room where we'll have clients come in with music on a stereo CD, want to put a vocal track down, and do a mix of a demo. Also, this room is wired with 8 mic preamps, so you could do loop bass drums if you wanted to in here, but many times we'll have either producers come in here with their drum machines and sequencers and create tracks in this room, then port them into Pro Tools. You know, sometimes we'll also have people doing 2-track guitar vocal or stereo electric piano vocal demos here. So it's kind of an overflow room designed specifically for sort of budget-based recording, as well as doing the production, which is more geared toward voiceover and agency work.